Thank you for joining us live for the Oman D10 powered by Fancode. We are in the second day of this tournament and it's match number 6 coming right to you live from the Amrat cricket ground in Oman. It's the Khuwair Warriors who are up against the Azaiba 11, and both of them are coming from losses in their first round but will look to make amends this time around. A while back, Mudassir was down at the toss. Let's have a look how that went.
Day 2, match number 6. It's toss time. Khuwair Warriors will be taking on Azaiba 11. Men who matters the most, Mehran Khan, the captain of Khuwair Warriors, and we also have Haitham Bahar, the captain of Azaiba 11. And most importantly, to oversee the proceedings of this game, we do have our match referee, Mr. Freddy. Home team is Khuwair Warriors, so Mehran will flip the coin and Bahar will call.
Number is the call.
Number is the call. Lucky with the toss, what have you decided?
We will bowl first.
Any specific reason?
Well, there are no specific reason, but I think last match we batted first and we won a bowl this match.
And looking at the side, what is the combination you are going into this game?
Well, it's the same team and nothing, just we are positive and we will play our game.
And what is the target you want to restrict them?
Under 80 will be a good target.
All the best and do well.
Thank you so much.
मेहरान अनलकी विद द टॉस, उन्होंने आपको पहले बल्लेबाजी करने की दावत दी.
जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, हम भी एक्चुअली बॉलिंग करना चाहते थे बट इट्स ओके, किसी ने तो बैटिंग करनी है, सो इनको रिस्ट्रिक्ट करेंगे कम से कम रन्स में और इंशाल्लाह टुडे वी विल विन.
नॉट एन आइडियल स्टार्ट टू द टूर्नामेंट, लेकिन आप पे काफ़ी निर्भर करती है ये टीम, क्योंकि आपकी बैटिंग और बॉलिंग दोनों भी चलना काफ़ी ज़रूरी.
जी बिल्कुल, कल अच्छा स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ. मैं पहले ही आउट हुआ और मैं ही की प्लेयर हूँ टीम का, तो उससे काफ़ी टीम का मोरल डाउन हुआ. बट आज हम कुछ डिफरेंट करेंगे और हमने 2 चेंजेस भी किए हैं और जो कल हमारे नहीं थे, तो मेन प्लेयर हमारे 2 आज आ गए और एक फास्ट बॉलर है और एक लेग ब्रेकर है. सो इंशाल्लाह होपफुली वी विल विन द मैच टुडे इंशाल्लाह.
और जाने से पहले आखिरी सवाल, विकेट को देखते हुए कितना टोटल आप यहाँ पे पोस्ट करना चाहेंगे?
विकेट को एक्चुअली 100 runs, I think it will be a good target on this wicket because अभी भी लास्ट मैच में 75 टारगेट अचीव हुआ. सो आई थिंक 100 runs इंशाल्लाह हम लोग ट्राई करेंगे, 100 and above runs.
All the best and do well.
Thank you sir, thank you.
So the news from the sideline is that Azaiba 11 captain Bahar winning the toss and he has opted to bowl first.
Well, there you have it. That's the verdict from the toss department, as the Azaiba 11 have elected to bowl first. Let's have a look at the lineups. Khuwair Warriors first up. Mehran Khan, the captain, Jahanzeb Ali, they'll be looking to get off to a good start. Shazaf Ali, Muhammad Muzahir has been impressive. He's a young lad, strong lad. Sohail Ahmed, Sajjad Khan, Amin Habib, Pradeep Kumar, Chenupalli, Parmeswaran Shankar has been a mainstay. He's the experienced guy in this lineup. Abdullah Adil, Sachindu, Madhuwanta. Joining me in the comm box is the local guy, Pranav Mehta. He will take you through the Azaiba 11 lineup. What makes you think this is a good team to field here?
Thank you very much, Amin. Ghazanfar Iqbal, Mansoor Mazhar, Haitham Bahar Ali, Sufyan Yusuf, Sajir Ahmed, Mohammad Akil, Wasim Akhtar, Haider Razak, Shahzad Rahim, Mehdi Hassan, Mohammad Faraz Arshad. Amin, this is an experienced side. They have been in the circuit for a while, and they want to make sure that the Khuwair Warriors, who have just got promoted this year to this Premier Circuit, they want to put pressure on them. Playing shots is not going to be easy immediately in this T10 format. You just need to keep going, and that is where they want to capitalize. Few early wickets, pressure on them.
Well, absolutely. It's a good side here, the Azaiba 11. We're already on ball number 1. And the Khuwair Warriors have a few questions that need to be answered, especially about the form of Captain Mehran Khan as well as Jahanzeb up front, the intent with which they played the D10 format. Do you go bang bang from ball number 1? Or is rotating strike, rotating the scoreboard, keep the scoreboard ticking is as important, because you don't want the bowlers to get the pressure onto you.
Both these batters are known for their striking abilities, but over the past few years, they've been silent. And they need to prove a point here that they are capable of converting those big shots into runs.
So far, so good for Shehzad. 3 balls in, and he's bowling the right line and length. A tad bit full, but it's that teasing pace. The ball's coming onto the bat nicely. Even last evening, we did see that the ball was behaving nice, and especially if you bowl the right line and length, and if you're bowling the right areas, more often than not, you would get some sort of purchase from the wicket.
Janji will get off the mark with a single to long on. Will get the captain on strike, Mehran. One of the cleanest power hitters Oman has in its circuit. One of the experienced campaigners. He's been around for ages, long time. And he's had ample opportunities around the national team for a very long time as well. In and out though over the last few years, but a very good bat.
Once again, keeping it tight, Shehzad. Nothing much for the batters to move around with. And just like that, we've come to the end of the first over. The Khuwair Warriors just off the marks or off the blocks. It's 2 for no loss after the end of the first over.
Next time, sir. Thank you. Sir.
Although personally I would have loved to see the man at mid-off with the ball. He swings both ways and his variations are impeccable. And his record is outstanding at this level. Used to play for the Gubra Giants a few years ago. I've kept wickets to him, and he was very difficult to get away. But at the moment, it is Faraz, the express pace of Faraz.
On the money straight away, Faraz. He's bowling a good area there, teasing the batter to play, to come onto the front foot and play that shot towards the cover region. He's got good pace, nice tall lad. A lot to like about him. Got a good, nice, clean action as well. Well, Azaiba, you said. He's got opening duties. Once again, just played it onto the back foot. He could be gone for all money here. Lack of communication, some sort of a misunderstanding between the striker and the non-striker. As Mehran Khan was off the blocks, he wanted to get off the mark straight away, but Jahanzeb had to send him back. And the fielder at point was lightning quick.
I mean, this is exactly what I mentioned. Let's look at the replay first before we go to our point. Straight to the hands of point and running. Oh, he's safe. Fortunate probably there. But I'll tell you what, this is what happens. Both experienced campaigners, they have been around the premium area for a very long time. Yet you see nerves. Nerves, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, a similar kind of approach by Mehran Khan. Similar to what got the better of him in the previous match last evening. And it's this approach that I'm always pondering about. It's a shot in format, yes, but is it really necessary to lose your shape and go after each and every ball coming at you? Is it worth it? Is the question that I'm trying to ask here.
What happens, I mean, is when you've been around for a very long time, your strength becomes your weakness. People know about where and what you don't like. And it's very evident around the domestic structure that people are aware that Mehran doesn't like the moving ball. And when the pace is taken off. So even in this case, what you notice is the pacer is restricting his pace making sure that he moves the ball and he's testing Mehran with the swing.
He couldn't have put that better front of. Just about time. Can see an in-swinging ball. Once again, he's taking the ball away from Mehran Khan. This time, Mehran will get off the mark. Scamper long for a single. So effective start for the Azaiba 11. Captain Haitham will be happy with the way they've gone about things. That's 20% of your innings done. 20% of the job done.
For sure, but I'll tell you what, these two batters are known for their power hitting. If they are there for good, impactful 10-12 deliveries, they can change the course of the match at any point of time. But those have to, the impactful is the word there. Those have to be impactful.
Jittery off the blocks for us. It's good to see the Azaiba 11 squad. A lot of cheering, there are a lot of shouts around the park. The fielders backing the youngster who's steaming into bowl to Jahanzeb. Full this time, played off the pads. The guy at deep square leg will come in play. And a single to end the over. We are 2 done and the Khuwair Warriors are 4 for no loss.
Kenny bowling, right arm over.
Khuwair in a side of border at the moment, 2 overs, 20% of the innings, as you mentioned, Amin. Just 4 runs on the board. The question is, when will they get going? If you're watching us anywhere around the world, make sure that you share the link. Sports Eye. We are live, not just on YouTube, but also on Facebook. Fill up the chat box. Let us know what you think, and we will be quick to share your opinions. The good ones, obviously.
It's an exciting format here. The guys at Sports Eye, ITW Prodigy, TPT 360, doing a great job trying to bring these live pictures from the picturesque Sultanate of Oman. Right then, Heather from the Oman LNG. And he will be up against Jahanzeb. Both batters have taken their time. Good action there, good action, hard length, and Heather is making an impact straight away. Dot balls are worth gold in this sort of a format. You are bound to be hit for a plenty. Would be nice to have a good look at that clean action that Heather is providing. Lots to like about him. Comes from the far end of the ground during his run-up, runs a long distance.
He has some wonderful change of pace as well up his sleeve. That's some express pace. Ball is up in the air. Will be cut off. Will be only a single. The last thing Khuwair Warriors would have wanted is one of these power hitters going out, walking out after all the time that they have taken. They're still to get going. 2.2 overs, 5 runs on the board. Wonder what is the target they are looking at. What is the plan here, Amin?
Well, at the toss, Mehran Khan did mention he's looking at 100. But have a look at this action here for Heather. Nice clean action. Builds up, builds up, builds up, and then that load up. Comes down hard. Slightly round arm action. But he's hitting a good hard length here, which is making the difference. Now he's up against Mehran. This time full, wraps him on the pads. Uncomfortable Mehran Khan. He will get a single for that, but it's not convincing. It's hit him on his forearm. That's what he's signaling as far as Mehran Khan goes.
Pace, beaten by pace all round. The bounce as well. All those hard yards that he's making into his run-up, he's making it count. Wonderful bowler Haider. Change of pace. And at the moment, Jahanzeb is costing his team with a start that they would have wanted. 3 runs of 9 deliveries for Jahanzeb. And it's a matter of time that he starts going after the bowlers.
And smart field placement as well. He's bowling outside the off stump, but he's kept a deep square leg. You have a cow corner, and now you even see a long on being stationed out there. Any moment now, you would be waiting to see a short ball or something like that. It's a good length that Haider is hitting right now on the deck. The ball's coming onto the bat nicely. So it's not really a batting paradise here at pitch number 2 at the Oman Cricket Academy.
Or is it poorly used by the Khuwair Warriors? The question will be answered once we see the second team batting on it. It's a matter of time. But at the moment, it is Azaiba who's executing their plans to perfection.
Wayward. And finally, Haider just lets off some steam, drifting down the leg side. The umpires will signal that as a wide. So an additional run here from the good job there. Didn't make them cost too much. Standing a fair bit away as well. Now what is Jahanzeb looking to do here?
Looking for a big one for sure.
In the air, the fielder is settling under it, the keeper is calling that, spills it. Unfortunately, and much to the despair of Haider, he's built up the pressure all over, and we are at the end of the 3rd over, and the Khuwair Warriors are at an agonizing 8 for no loss.
The question is going to be whether they are going to be utilizing the batting power play. But would it be a good choice just when you have not struck even one cleanly? Is the question. When is a good time? I mean,
I'd probably say right now, because they're still yet to lose a wicket and they're still yet to get off the blocks. Although from a strategic point of view, I'm pretty sure that the Khuwair Warriors have given Mehran Khan and Jahanzeb their chance at the batting power play. They're not able to get away with the bowlers, so you might as well just leave it for the late or the later stages of the innings, where you might have a fresher approach to it from another batter once a wicket or two falls. Somebody who can strike the ball a bit more clean, technically sound, and make use of the batting power play. Use the advantage that they have. Right, Mansoor now into the attack. Once again in the air, Mehran Khan is not convinced with that shot, but the fielder is stationed underneath it, but he misses that. Mehdi, the culprit out there.
Partner next door, they're taking part.
Unfortunately for the bowlers,
I'll inform the
the fielders need to back themselves.
I'll tell you what, if this was a scene of dramatics, you want Mansoor in your team. Very, very expressive. Certainly not pleased with the efforts of Mehdi there. He is showcasing the lights, played a role there. I'm not too sure about it. But at the moment, nothing going in favor of Khuwair Warriors. Mansoor will have to reload on that.
Have a look at that once again. Mehran Khan not getting a hold of that completely. Went miles into the air, but it was pretty slow. So now these are 2 catches and 2 lives that he's got in as much time as possible. Once again, Mehran Khan going aerial. 2 fielders trying to get themselves underneath it. And this time, it's curtains for Mehran Khan. Mansoor strikes. And he has a long way back to the pavilion, Mehran Khan. That's 2 on the trot, 2 innings on the trot. He's gone back to the hut with a low score.
I'm so sure Mehran doesn't want to join the dugout. The dugout is going to be fairly unhappy with his efforts here. He just wanted to get one out of the park in any way possible. And this was the 3rd opportunity here, and this time it was taken. Worry signs for Khuwair at the moment. They've lost their captain. And they need someone to just get going here. Right, so I mean, what's happened has happened. Khuwair is not off to a great start. They are in troubles.
Touch your leg stump.
What do they do from here? How do they make it right?
Sir, right
We'll get
arm over.
a few more runs on the board for a start. Probably move around the ball for a few singles, get into the line of the ball, even try playing through the line, tick along for a few singles, start feeling a little bit better. Even in the previous encounter, they didn't go to a very high total. Definitely not try and attempt that. Umpire not interested. There was definitely some bat on that. This is no time of trying cute shots. You need to consolidate your team. You need to consolidate and create some sort of a target so that the opposition may be intimidated, may cause some sort of concern in their camp as well. Right now, Mansoor just sticking to his basics, bowling the right line and length, not straying too much. And this is what a good start helps you. This is what momentum creates. It creates pressure in the opposition. It creates doubts in the minds of the batters. And all of a sudden, you start looking like $1 million. Full toss, whipped away to the onside and straight into the hands of the fielder stationed at deep square leg. Another wicket down. The batter is not happy about it. Jahanzeb will have to walk back to the pavilion.
So both the openers are back in the hut after taking their time in the center. And both have not done justice to their position, opening the innings for Khuwair and just not getting off. This was straight in the pockets of deep square leg. It was a full toss, had to be put away. But I'll tell you what, when it's not going your way, it's not going your way. At the moment, Khuwair Warriors in all sorts of trouble. 10 for 2, 3.4.
Middle little. That's the middle stump. Hold the already. Mehran ne bola. 2 to go. Batsman, bowler coming, right arm over, 2 to go.
Right then, Sachindu Madhuvanta walks out into the center, trying to plug some holes in the sinking ship. Good delivery, but slightly towards the leg side. It's been an agonizing start here for the Khuwair Warriors. Just 11 runs on board. You've been in the leadership of a particular team not too long ago. Have a look at the wickets first. First it was Mehran Khan skying the ball, trying to get some big runs, but well within the boundary, and then it was Jahan Zeb. Much more flatter, but similar fashion. This time again, aerial, but no fielder. Most of the fielders stationed outside the circle. Brings an end to the fourth over. The Khuwair Warriors 12 for 2.
Power play. What now? Floating power play.
सर्कल है
Captain, you are 3 minutes behind. -3 minutes. Make it fast. Thank you. खुद कर ले, खुद आजा, फास्ट लगा दो ये ले. खुद आजा, फास्ट लगा. शेषाद आ जा. Loading power play. Loading power play.
वो है पीछे है एक शॉट में एक सामने चला जाए बल्लो वो है पीछे बल्लो तू सामने आ जा बल्लो वो है ना पीछे तू सामने चला जा उसको ऊपर कर ले
Bowling change.
अंदर हो अंदर ओए ओके थोड़ा तू इधर हो जा
Right then, left arm, slow operation here. Scampering along for 2. So you've been in the leadership not too long ago as well, in the D10, in the D20, especially in a format like this. Would you really want to use as many bowlers or just give a short burst of a single over, or would you want them to keep the momentum, keep the rhythm and continue the bowler for their second overs and bowl them out?
Actually, it's both. What happens is there are rhythm bowlers who take a few balls to find the rhythm. On the other hand, you have surprise element bowlers. Those bowlers cannot be used at one go. You want that surprise element to stay, so you have to make sure that new batters face them and that surprise element stays. So it's both, depends on the capability, skills of the bowler. At the moment,
Once again, what a good delivery here from Shehzad. Just trying to beat the batter, because right now Madhuvanta is just looking to hit that into orbit. Once again, trying to dance down the track, will get a single. I agree with you, Pranav, but it's also about the situation. How cruel is it for a bowler to have bowled the first over, just go for 4 runs, tying down the batter, and then not being asked to continue, because you've got the batter on a leash and you might want that another over to trap him.
I so agree with you. Oh, everything is against Khuwair Warriors. It is the batting power play. And I'll tell you what, Zaman does not need to send it upstairs. It is clean. And Shazaf has to walk back.
Unfortunate scenes here for the Khuwair Warriors. If things were not going their way in terms of the scoring rate, it is now all about run-outs. It's a poor call by Shehzad. Shouldn't have gone for that run. He was the one who was running towards the danger end. But nevertheless, Shehzad will walk out for just 5 runs. And the Khuwair Warriors are 16 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Excellent ball, bade. Last ball है circle से रहना सारे जरा.
Young lad, Mohammad Muzair, or Muzi, as he's popularly known around by his friends, walks out to the center.
ओए खुद पकड़ very well done.
Struck well down the ground, but that will bring an end to the 5th over. It's the halfway stage and the Khuwair Warriors are 16 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Next bowler, please. Sir, continue. Good, good. That's your leg stump. Bowler coming right arm over to you.
So it is Mohammad Muzair who is going to be facing the wrath of Khuwair Warriors at the moment. Slight change in the comm box. 2 experienced campaigners are going to be heading their way all towards you. Jamil Bhai and Mudassir.
Thank you, local boys, Pranav Mehta and Amin Wagle. The first day I can understand Pranav, but after a couple of days you will get used to my name. Khuwair Warrior 16 for the loss of 3, 5.1 over. What a brilliant job has been done by the fast bowlers of Azaiba 11. Mansoor, couple of wickets going for just 4 runs. Muzahir, the hard hitter, the youngster out there in the middle. Alongside him is Madhuvanta, batting on couple of runs. Runs in the bowler, Mansoor. Trying to clear mid off. What an effort coming in from Haider. Just beating the man. Backward point and the right time to introduce my co-commentator, experienced Mr. Jamil sir. Welcome Jamil sir in the comm box.
Thank you Mudassir, and thank you Pranav as well. He's a nice chap, Pranav. He was a very young chap, under 15 chap, playing, coming for the trials, and I was one of the selectors at that time. He's a nice chap. Yes, I think once again Khuwair Warriors are struggling at the moment, like yesterday. They were bundled out for 39, and today still they're struggling. 5 overs gone. This time over the head of the keeper, slashes it out, got an edge, and 4 more runs to the total. Madhuvanta is 2 and Muzahir. Both the teams lost their first match yesterday. Look at that one. He wanted to play it out over the 3rd man boundary, but just got an edge over the head of the keeper.
A much needed boundary for Khuwair Warriors. 18 on board, but plenty of work needs to be done by these 2 batters. In fact, it was a couple of runs, I beg your pardon. Keeping it simple, bit fuller away from Muzahir. Trying to make a comeback in this tournament. Early days for these 2 teams, both the sides losing their first encounter of this tournament. And winning the toss, yet again we have seen the captain opting to bowl first. It's a shorter format. A good idea to know what kind of total you're chasing on this surface. As of now, in trouble is Khuwair Warriors. What should be done? And almost 5.0 overs done, Jamil sir. What kind of total they are looking at?
Currently, I think they should concentrate for the singles and doubles at the moment. That's the right thing to do. Once at least some good numbers of runs on the board, say about 50, 60, then of course they can go for the last hitting. But the only thing is that how they survive these 3-4 overs remaining. Because Mansoor is bowling exceeding, already got 2 wickets in his kitty. And now both Muzahir and Madhuvanta has to do something for their team. Their early batters not playing well at all, especially Mehran Khan, the most experienced, couldn't do anything. Yesterday he got out on the very first delivery. Today also he gave 2-3 chances but couldn't take his team to a good total.
A wild swing. 3 back-to-back-to-back dot deliveries to end the over number 6. Struggle continues for Warriors. 22 for the loss of 3. So the story so far for Khuwair Warriors, no batters making to double digit. Azaiba managing just 5 of 13 balls. The star Mehran Khan struggle continues in the tournament, just 3 of 8 balls. Shahzaf managing run a ball 5. Now it's Madhuvanta and Muzahir out there in the middle, but these two are struggling against the pace of Azaiba 11 bowlers. The captain doing a pretty good job sticking with that fast bowlers. There is a hint of movement in the air. A chilly evening here in Muscat, Al Imrat, Oman Cricket Academy. In comes Haider, the tall right-hand batter. Swing and a miss, number 70. From the sideway, he looks like Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Well, I do not understand the strategy of these two batters. I mean, they're just going all out for closing their eyes and hanging the bat down. Instead, they should wait for the ball to come, let the bat to face the bat and go for the singles. Because time now for them to carry the innings to a good, respectable total. 50 is not a good total. About 70, 80, yes, you can see a bit.
One more dot delivery. So if we calculate the previous overs, last 3 dot deliveries, now couple of overall 5 dot deliveries on a row by Azaiba 11 bowlers. And the best part is they're sticking to one line and length, not trying out too many things, not greedy to go after the wickets. They know the importance of this game. They started off quite badly in this tournament, losing their first game, posting just 50, unable to defend the target. Now the bowlers are in control, in command. Look at that back of line delivery. Straight away, a wide has been called by Zaman Qureshi and 1 for the over. The warning coming out from the umpire, the experienced Zaman Qureshi.
Well, I think all the players are playing this D10, D20, Oman's T20 tournament. They should have some, what you call patience and some experience they should get from their previous batting. Look at that. Each and everyone is coming and hitting the ball without seeing where the ball is going, closing the eyes and hitting it. Very unfortunate.
The only 2 players, Jamil sir, who are enjoying the outing out there in the middle is the bowler and the wicket keeper.
Spot on. Yes, absolutely. You're right. Both of them. He's doing the job there. I'm a wicket keeper and bowler is doing the job. I'm a bowler.
And in the process, saving a lot of time here. Madhuvanta yet again on strike. This time, connect. This is what needed. At least take those singles. And in the process, if you can get a couple of boundaries, then you can go beyond 50 mark. But that doesn't look possibility as of now. 6.4 overs, 24 on board. A young wicket keeper having a great time behind the stumps. Run a ball 6 for Muzahir. He has that ability to get you those quick runs.
Finally, they got a run. Look at that. Once again, everything in this simple over, power forward deliveries, same way, closing the eyes. I'm surprised about Muzahir. He looks to me much better player among these various players. He has run a lot of runs in the T20 last time, even in Premier League too. I have a couple of matches I was supervising. He scored a lot of runs. But I don't know today is what is happening. All credit goes to the bowlers, Mudassir, I'll tell you.
Poor cricketing shot continues from Muzahir. What an over, what a spell. Couple of overs going for just 6 runs, wicketless, but nonetheless, brilliant spell comes to an end from Haider. Khuwair Warriors 24 for the loss of 3 at the end of over number 7.
Shaba Mehdi. Batsman change in bowling, coming right arm over. Coming right arm over, no? Change in bowling.
Time for these two batters to think for their team and for themselves as well. They must have been watching a lot of international cricket on the TV. So they should apply whatever they see on the TV to their time has come to perform. So finally, he hit the ball with the bat and got a single.
Bowling the 8th over is Saghir, who was leading the pack in the first game of this tournament. And today against Khuwair Warriors, it's Haitham Bahar who's leading the pack of Azaiba 11. Ghazab for the experience, number 14. Lucky runs. He tried 6 to 7 times, but this time outside edge, no chance for the short third man fielder. Lucky runs and much needed boundary for Warriors.
Yes, definitely. Yes, it's a bonus runs from. Look at that. Once again, he tried to heave it over the mid-off. Once again, got the outer edge of the bat through the third man. Finally, 4 runs comes after a long, long time. 29 for 3. 8th over is in progress. Mudassir, what do you expect? About 60, 70?
White ball.
It's really tough for these two to take the team beyond 60, 70 because the boundaries are hard to come. Yes, they have got a boundary, but that was the thick outside edge of the blade of Muzahir. Still 16 balls. If they can get at least 30, 32, yes, they can go beyond 60, but that looks quite distant as of now for Warriors. Yet again, just moving away. It has been the problem throughout the day for Muzahir. If he can just move towards that off stump, he can connect the ball quite well. Run a ball 10 for him. The dot balls have been key for Azaiba 11 so far in this innings.
All credit to the fast bowlers. They are bowling according to the length and line. Variation also there. Once again, plays and misses. Very sorry, sad to see that both those batters not even trying to see the ball. Just wait, see the ball, closing your eyes, and then hitting. I don't know what is the strategy. At least let the ball to hit on the bat as well.
His batting looks to me like an Indian or Pakistani drama. Story remains the same. He bowls, the bowler and the batter misses in the same line. There you go. So the drama continues here. The story remains the same for Muzahir and for Azaiba 11. The bowlers are doing a pretty good job. Full mark should be given to these medium fast bowlers. Bowling as per the plan. Not getting carried away, not going for the wickets. They know the importance of each and every dot ball.
Out of the 11 players, Mudassir, 2 are the most active players now. The bowler and the keeper.
One more wish. What an over. 4 dot balls in a row. Though he has considered boundary, but what a comeback by Saghir. 8 overs done, 30 for the loss of 3.
Speed up. Change in bowling. Right arm over.
This is the story of the bowler's excellent bowling spell. Shehzad Rahim bought 2 overs and 6 runs. Muhammad Faraz 1 over for 4, 2 runs. Haider Razak got 2 overs, 8 runs. Dot and 6 runs. Mansoor Mazhar, who bought exceedingly well, 2 overs, 6 dots, 10 runs and 2 wickets. Last but not least, Saghir Ahmed, 1 over 4.
So in comes the experienced fast bowler to bowl the 9th over. Faraz. In the air, connects well, fielder settling a deep square leg. There was a chance, but he drops. The sitter has been put down by the fielder in the deep. Survives Madhuvanta.
We have seen in the earlier part of the game, 2-3 catches was dropped. One of Mehran Khan, consecutive, one from the wicket-keeper. It was a skied high, he dropped it. Then again, there is a catch at the deep mid-wicket boundary. And once again, look at that beautiful sight. And this is the one which I was talking about. Just went into the air. He doesn't keep his eye on the ball. Maybe because some lights are coming, possibly.
A couple of runs, then a wide. It was Haitham Bahar, the captain, who put down the chance of Madhuvanta a couple of deliveries ago. Sticking with the fast bowlers, Haitham Bahar, and responding to the call of the captain are the fast bowlers of Azaiba 11. Looking good. Things are in control for men in red. Hit hard. Unlucky. Hitting straight towards the non-striker's stumps. So just a single.
I thought this could have been a couple of runs in this shot from him. But everything looks, look at that. Hit with the power, but straight to the wicket. Lucky escape for the umpire.
I like the reaction time of Zaman Qureshi. Very active. How quickly he moved from the radar of the ball.
White ball.
One more wide. Some exercise for Zaman Qureshi here.
Listen, nowadays the international umpires are, everybody is fully fit. Except you see Erasmus, he is a bit bulky guy. But others are quite acrobatic, saving themselves from the blunt of the balls hit by the batters.
Absolutely, and we'll have that conversation after this ball. Swing and a miss. What are you doing, youngster? Slight changes you need to make in your batting. Instead of moving it away, play close to the ball. You need to take a new guard, move into that middle stump. They've exploited the conditions quite well and the weakness of Muzahid, the fast bowlers of Azaiba 11. I don't want to say anything. The story continues here. The sorry story for Muzahir and for Khuwair Warriors.
Moving away from the wicket, out towards the off leg side, and then asking for a wide. Look at that one, where he's moved down the leg side, and he's asking for a wide. Well, Muzi, come back. Get some runs for your team. You are the youngster, one of the prospects of the Oman national team. Finally, he listened to me, played that one, but again, it's a lucky runs over the head of the keeper, 4 runs.
He tried throughout the day, swing and a miss, swing and a miss. At last, as we say, practice makes a man perfect. Getting the top edge, lucky runs, no matter how they come for Khuwair Warriors. 4 runs from the blade of Muzahir. Slowly, score moves to 39. One more delivery left in this over. So far, 8 runs have been conceded. In fact, 9. And cleans him up. What a comeback by Faraz. The only delivery in this over, he bowled onto the stumps and getting better off Muzahir. So the struggle ends for Muzahir, managing just 14 of 17 balls. 9 overs done. Faraz strikes the last ball of his spell. A brilliant spell comes to an end with that wicket to his name. Khuwair Warriors 39. They have lost their 4th wicket the end of over number 9.
Last over start time.
Some young spectators, sweet, smiling.
His name is Ibrahim. Came all the way from Karachi to support his nephew and his uncle who is playing in Azaiba 11. Good to see youngster coming in and enjoying the game. An excellent camera work, and thanks to our production team. So the final over, it's Sagir to Madhuvanta. Connects well towards cow corner in the air. Is there a chance? A brilliant catch has been taken by the fielder. 2 fielders coming in. What a terrific take by the fielder to get rid of Madhuvanta.
Spectacular catch, really stunner. Look at that one. Effort has been there. Look at that one. Once the bowlers doing their job, fielders doing it. Look at that one, how much he run. And it's good that both of them shouted and kept their cool. Finally, brilliant catch and wicket number 5.
Next time umpire. Leg stump. Right arm over. 5 गेंद बाकी है. Okay sir.
Once again, the stories continue, Mudassir. Every batter coming, playing in the same way as their predecessors are. Trying to smash without looking at the ball, where the ball is going. Look at that one from the other angle. Beautiful camera work. Nice job done by our production team. And what a catch it was.
Watching the ball till the last minute. Shahzad yet to consider run in this over. Sagir. The new batter Sohail, couple of deliveries yet to get off the mark. To win, you need to cultivate the right culture in the team, and Haitham Bahar has done that quite well. They were down after losing the first game, but what a comeback by the men in red. Running hard, the first run straight towards Ghazaffar. Just a single. Especially in this game of cricket, captain plays an important role. Leading the team, making the right changes are the key if you want to win a game.
Absolutely, yes. I think if you talk about the captains in the last 2 days, yesterday and today, this time hit it out over the act long off and only 1 run results. I think Prabhakaran is one of the best captain, I think, to me, and followed by Amir Kalim as well.
It was hit straight towards the bowler, tried his best. He's kept coming to that conversation of captains. We'll have that conversation after this delivery. The final delivery, runs in Sagir, couple of runs have been conceded. Hit nicely into the gap, and 2 fielders converging, making a mockery of that. So boundary at last to finish the innings for Khuwair Warrior from the blade of Sohail. And at the end of over number 10, Warriors managing 45 for the loss of 5. Sagir completes quota of 2 overs, giving away just 12 runs and a wicket to his name. A brilliant bowling performance by the fast bowlers of Azaiba 11, making sure to keep Khuwair Warriors to just 45 in their allotted 10 overs. And happy unit, what a comeback into this tournament after losing their first game. They're sensing a chance to win their first game of this tournament. Now it depends on the batters to go out and get those 46 runs for Azaiba 11, having a hurdle. Some conversation between the captain and the players. A happy unit and invited to post a total. Khuwair Warriors did not get off to a good start. Jazeb, Mehran, Shazaf, Madhuvanta stayed for a quiet bit, but no batter making into double digits. The only batter who went into the double digit was Muzahir, but he struggled clearly, managing 14 of 17 and 5 extras, helping Khuwair Warriors to post 45 for the loss of 5 in their allotted 10.
All credit to the bowlers. They bowled exceedingly well. Leading from the front, it was Mansoor who got 2 wickets of 10 runs. Mohammad Faraz Arshad got 1 for 11 and Saghir Ahmed 1 for 12. Excellent bowling, excellent fielding, supported by their fielders. And they had to go and win this match to start the tournament in a much better way.
And let's see the highlights of the first innings. Mehran tried his best, but he was the first man to fall. A good catch taken in the deep. And then back-to-back wicket for the fast bowler. Yet again, the man in the business for the deep square leg fielder. There was a chance and he got that direct run out. It was all about the bowlers. In between, got couple of boundaries. Muzahir, some lucky boundaries towards back of the wicket and strikes Faraz in his final over. Then this was a terrific catch taken by Shahzad, coming from the long on and keeping his eye on the ball till the last minute. And this was the last ball where Sohail got a boundary, some mix-up between the 2 fielders. And at the end, 45 what Khuwair Warriors managed. We'll dive into a short break. Once we are back, we'll get you the run chase of Azaiba 11. They need 46 to win this game.
Good evening and welcome. We are live from the Oman Cricket Academy. It's the Oman D10 powered by Fancode. Khuwair Warriors taking on Azaiba 11 in the first innings. Khuwair Warriors have managed to get to 45 runs in their 10 overs. Not the best of batting display from Khuwair Warriors. The highest scorer being Muzahir, who scored 14 of 17 deliveries. On the other hand, Azaiba 11 have done really well to restrict Khuwair Warriors to 45. The bowlers contributing with the ball, economical and getting a few wickets as well. Mansoor Mazhar, the pick of the bowlers, 2 overs, 10 runs and 2 wickets to his name. So Azaiba 11 will need 46 runs and that run chase is just about to begin. My name is Shoaib. With me in the comm box giving me company is Pranav Mehta. Pranav, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Shoaib. Such a pleasant evening. Surely not one for the way Al Khuwair Warriors have started on the second day.
Next time. Thank you.
Definitely not a start that they would have wanted with the bat, and they just carried it through the innings. Just couldn't get that initial phase of their back.
Yes, just were not able to break that pressure and score runs freely. And now they'll have to repeat that kind of a bowling performance the way Azaiba bowled. And the key is going to be wickets. Early wickets has to be the key for Khuwair Warriors. Not a lot of runs to defend on the board. Azaiba 11 have a golden opportunity to get going in this tournament with a win under their belt. The umpire on your screens right now will signal let's play any moment from here on. Play, says the umpire.
Both these teams heavily dependent on their bowling attack. They will fancy their chances even though they are defending a paltry 45. If they can get those early wickets and put the pressure, anything is possible. It's a game of cricket, Shoaib. What do you think?
Oh yes, it is a game of cricket and we've seen weird things happen. It's not over until it's over. It's important that you have the self-belief, and good to see a slip in place. The captain, Mehran Khan.
Abdullah will continue to bowl from the Oman tail end. Suddenly there is a little bit of spite in the wicket. Pace and bounce on offer for Abdullah. 2 big swings from Haitham. None of them connecting, just like what we saw in the first innings. Looks like a difficult wicket to bat on with the way the players have played this evening. It was pretty different in the first match.
Yes, it's not the most batting-friendly wickets that you would get here at the Oman Cricket Academy. You really have to apply yourselves. Full delivery and a quick single taken. First runs on the board for Azaiba 11.
Singles are the key in this chase. Babaji on fire. We saw his reels going viral a couple of years ago with those monstrous sixes that he struck. Let's not forget the bowler he targeted in those reels were Muzahir. He is an opponent. He is a teammate rather on this occasion. No, he's an opponent. I beg your pardon there.
Oh yes. Muzahir, part of Khuwair Warriors. And Ghazanfar was a part of your team when you were playing in that season, I remember. Gubra Giants at that time. Now playing for Azaiba 11, Ghazanfar. Was also playing for Darset Titans, if I'm not wrong, last year. So he has been in demand with a lot of teams.
And heavily contracted player. with a lot of media demand. Very, very popular in this part of the world with the way he strikes the cricket ball. Very clean. A short back lift and hits it a long way. On his day, he can be very, very lethal, very, very dangerous. Even the best of deliveries are no good to him. But on other days, it's just way, way below average.
Hopefully that changes tonight. He doesn't have a lot of runs to score, so he can spend some time out there in the middle. Oh, risky shot there. Shuffling across, trying to play that over the keeper's head. Too much of height on that ball. And the umpire has signalled it as a wide. Abdullah is not pleased.
John Zaib is the keeper. Abdullah surely not very happy. The replay will tell us a little bit more. A tough one for Abdullah probably. Oh yes. Could have gone either ways. And both would be right, I believe. Haitham and Ghazanfar, the opening pair for Azaiba. That'll be it from the first over of Abdullah. Azaiba take a steady, slow start. 3 for no loss. From wherever you are in this world, make sure that you are commenting and tagging all your friends at the Sports Eye.
Thank you.
Make sure you let us know what you think. Not just on YouTube, but also on Facebook. Make sure you subscribe to our channel as well. It's going to be Ibn Amin, aka Lala. And that's how Ghazanfar likes to play. He likes to play his shots over cover. A few bounces into the boundary.
That's a good shot. Up and over. Ghazanfar, very aggressive. Does like to play his shots. Doesn't like to hold on. And that is enough connection. Safe shot. No fielders there. And certain boundary for Ghazanfar.
I get a feeling that the ball is stopping on to the batsman, and that's what it is. That's what is making the shot playing a little difficult. Pradeep, a very, very handy left arm spinner. He will be in action very shortly with a slow left arm spins.
Well, yes, on a wicket like this, which looks a little dry, the spinners will come handy. Another short delivery, wide as well, but the umpire lets it go. Zaman Qureshi says it's a legal delivery, a fair delivery, and will be a dot ball.
One thing that I see different from the first game, especially that of Prabhakaran, is that both these teams are looking to use the wicket, looking to hit the wicket, getting that extra bit of zip, nip from the wicket. Probably the dew factor, making the wicket a little more effective. And that's exactly what is happening throughout the first innings. That is what is happening in the second innings as well. The same wicket changing its colors.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday as well. The first two games were low-scoring games, but then once the lights were on, once the wicket got a bit settled, we saw 120 being scored and 105 being scored in the next two. So historically, it seems like batting gets easier under lights.
Although that knock from Prabhakaran in the first match, priceless. What I liked about that about his gameplay is that he was happy to show the full face of the bat, hit it straight down the ground, make sure he uses the angles right. Something which has not been the case in the second match.
Short ball and hammered. Got enough connection onto it. Quick hands from Ghazanfar. Great hand-eye coordination, and he sent that sailing for a maximum. Ends the over with a 6. 15 for no loss after 2.
Thank you, gentlemen. Bowler ready. Batsman, bowler coming, right arm over. Change in bowling.
So we're going to have Madhuanta bowling from the Oman tail end. Leg spinner. That's up in the air. That's going to be an easy wicket for Madhuanta on the very first delivery. Can't believe this is the way he is going to be dismissed. It was tossed up in the air, in the arc. A cross-batted shot from Haitham. We'll see him walking back to the pavilion. A much-needed wicket for Azaiba 11.
It's a breakthrough just at the right time. Haitham Bahar Ali, Madhuanta gets a wicket and he breaks this partnership. 15 for 1 as Haitham Bahar walks back.
That's your leg stump. Thank you. Bowler coming, right arm over to you. 5 to go.
Believe it's the women's match in play on the other ground. A lot of development cricket has been taking place here in Oman, especially in the junior and women's category. Coming back, Madhuanta looks like the most important bowler for Khuwair Warriors at the moment. He needs to take charge, needs to pick quick wickets, especially that of the man whom he's going to be bowling, Ghazanfar. He can do some quick damage. Looking to take his time is Ghazanfar. The reel which went viral on the social media, Babaji on fire. We would surely like to see that encounter here in this match. Muzahir versus Ghazanfar. It's a big appeal, that's a big appeal. No, says the umpire. Celebrations were in process by Madhuanta. He was not willing to look back at the umpire. He had already started celebrating. Probably too high is what it was. Madhuvanta was running towards the batter in the happiness, believing it was a wicket. He's bowling a gem of an over at the moment. Sufyan. He's castled the stumps. Wickets were needed for Azaiba 11. He is making a game here for Khuwair Warriors. That is the only way Azaiba 11 can be restricted and brought back out of the match.
Well, wickets were the need of the hour, and Madhuvanta has got them 2 in an over. Beautifully bowled, a googly, crashing onto the pads and then onto the stumps as well. Just the right pace from Madhuvanta, and he's enjoyed that wicket, rightly so. Sufyan Yusuf out for 1, 17 for 2.
Just when it looked like Azaiba 11 is going to cruise through this total of 45, Madhuvanta has come to the rescue of Khuwair Warriors. 2 wickets and an over and a ball to go. Certainly not a ball that he would have wanted, although he's going to have an opportunity to re-bowl it. 5 wides. Something that will make the shoulders fall of Khuwair Warriors. Free 5 wides to Azaiba 11. A googly gone wrong. This should have been stopped by John Zabe. It's the job of the keeper to get it right. A thankless job, Shoaib.
Oh, 2 full, 2 wide. And that is easy pickings. However, it's not gone all the way. Not the quickest of outfields in that region. And they'll get another 2 runs. Good over from Madhuvanta.
Changing bowling, right arm over. Thank you. Farhan bhai, ऊपर, ऊपर ही रहे. चलो,
Looks like the captain has looked to take the things in his own hands. Wickets is the call of the hour. Gentle medium is what Mehran bowls. Swings the ball both ways, in and out. That is something that you don't need to do, don't want to do, don't have to do. With a smile, it is umpire Zaman signaling no ball. And the man to whom you're bowling a no ball, Ghazanfar Iqbal. Every ball is a free hit when Ghazanfar is on strike.
Yeah, that was a big no ball from Mehran. Not the best of starts from the captain of Khuwair Warriors. And now he'll have to face the wrath of Ghazanfar, who's looking to go big. Oh, misses it completely. A wide signaled. So the free hit continues.
Things not going right for Khuwair Warriors all through this game.
Read remains.
Previously not having a sufficient target on the board. And now the bowling has not been spot on as well. Extras is something that you cannot be bowling. That's a good comeback from Mehran. Ghazanfar trying to generate some pace by stepping on towards Behran. Can Mehran pick up a wicket here? Can he make things happen for Khuwair Warriors? And the answer to that is not at the moment.
Good delivery from Mehran. Just 20 more needed. And with Ghazanfar, you would expect that to be done in a couple of overs max. Maybe another 2 overs, and that is what they should be targeting. Also, the net run rate will get a big boost if they can finish this target quickly. The run out has been checked. He just got his bat down in time, Ghazanfar, and might just survive.
That's a good effective play from Mehran. He's trying to make things happen here. Ghazanfar, one of the most experienced campaigners in this field of arena. On this occasion, he is looking to take some time. 13 from 9 by the standards of Ghazanfar is pretty slow.
Yes, indeed. We've hardly seen him score less than run a ball. He's mostly scoring at 150 plus. I think they're still waiting for the confirmation on that run out. I think it's pretty clear that the bat is inside the crease when the ball hits the stumps. There you go, the green signal. So let's continue, says the umpire. Big hit coming from what we know of Ghazanfar, Pranav.
And mid-wicket will be the area that he'll be looking to target. Rather covers it is. Happy to take a single. Ghazanfar has batted very sensibly this evening. He's taken his time. He's not shied away from playing his shots. But at the same time, he's been very calculative. With him is Wasim. He's another experienced campaigner. He's been in and around Oman cricket, playing quality cricket for a very long time.
Oh yes, we've seen this contest before as well. Experience versus experience. Mehran Khan versus Ghazanfar. But Mehran just doesn't have enough runs on the board. Oh, that's a big hit. Up and over. Mid-wicket is what Pranav was indicating, and that's exactly where this ball has gone. And it's gone the distance for 6 runs.
He loves the mid-wicket region. It was just matter of time and matter of the ball being in his arc. What a shot is that? Just a pickup, and it was enough for it to travel all the way. 34 on the board already. That'll be the end of the over. 4 overs, 34 for 2.
Oman D10 powered by Fancode. It's an ITW Prod G and TPT 360 production for the Oman Cricket Board. Live scenes from the Al Amarat ground in Oman, the first tournament of this new year 2024. A lot of cricket for Oman in this year. And the highlight is the World Cup in June, where Oman has qualified in the top 20 teams. That's a good hit from Wasim this time. That one has come right from the middle of the bat, and Madhuvanta has bowled one full, which has been hit firmly for 4 runs.
Tough times for Khuwair Warriors at the moment. Not too sure whether to attack or to defend. As many as 6 fielders in the circle. Just 8 runs of 35 deliveries.
Wait.
Azaiba 11 on the other hand would be looking to capitalize on their net run rate. They did go down last evening. And a healthy win here would certainly boost the confidence of the team. Mixing his variations well is Madhuvanta. He's already picked up a wicket of a googly. It was not picked on the previous occasion. It's not picked by Wasim on this occasion.
That will be called a wide. Yes. So 1 more run added to the total. 1 more run deducted from the required runs. 7 now needed, and they've got 33 deliveries to get to those 7 runs.
I'm sure they would be looking to finish the game in this over. That was an opportunity, probably a good diving effort at mid-wicket. Will get Babaji on strike. That's how he's known in this part of the world after that reels went viral. Ghazanfar Iqbal being his name. Azaiba are at 40 for 2. Just 6. Just 1 maximum is what is required. Keeping it tight is Madhuvanta.
Well, I'm sure Ghazanfar is now thinking about going big, wanting to score those winning runs anywhere near his slot, and he's going to go for a big hit. A googly, which will be targeted towards mid-wicket, is the prediction. Brings out the sweep down the leg side and will go all the way. So no 6 runs, but they'll get 5. And there'll be another ball to go in the innings.
So the scores have tied. It's a mere formality. Madhuvanta bowling the second 5 wides of the match. This 1-2 should have been stopped. That is why a regular wicketkeeper is required. Reading the variations of the leg spinner is the work of a speciality wicketkeeper. So that will be it. An easy win for Azaiba. Just in 5 overs. 46 is what they have achieved. 46 is what was required. And that will be it. Ghazanfar Iqbal will stay not out at 21 of 14 deliveries. A very patient and a very healthy knock. Something that is not what he's known for. Azaiba have won the match by 8 wickets.
Comfortable win for Azaiba, and they get their first win of the tournament, beating Khuwair Warriors, who've been struggling with the bat all throughout the 2 matches that they've played so far. They'd want to correct that and correct it as soon as possible. Meanwhile, Azaiba 11 are very happy with the performance, first with the ball and now with the bat, chasing it in under 5 overs. And that will definitely boost their net run rate as well. So good going for Azaiba, a good outing for them today against Khuwair Warriors, as they bag those 2 points and are up and running in the tournament. That's the scorecard for Azaiba 11, 21 from Ghazanfar Iqbal. He was not out till the end, and with him Wasim scoring 8, 14 extras in 46. That tells you a story. It has been an outing that Khuwair Warriors will want to forget as soon as possible and make amends to their performance in the coming games. 4 bowlers used, 2 wickets for Madhuvanta. He was the only bowler, only saving grace in that bowling lineup for Khuwair Warriors. However, he was a bit expensive as well, as most of the leg spinners or wrist spinners are. Mehran Khan bowling an over, giving away 10 runs.
Looking at the highlights, there was not much on offer for Khuwair Warriors. Ghazanfar Iqbal took the highway and he kept striking. This was the over of Madhuvanta, which created some hope, some respite. 2 wickets, but then it was the extras and the power hitting of Ghazanfar Iqbal which did not allow them to make a comeback. Wasim also joining the party with those few lusty blows. But at the end of the day, 45 target was never going to be enough, and Azaiba 11 winning handsomely. So that's the scorecard. Khuwair Warriors 10 overs, 45 for 5. Lot of striking, not connecting, and in return Azaiba 46 in just 5 overs. So Azaiba 11 winning the match by 8 wickets. Stay tuned for the presentation ceremony shortly.
वो बता देंगे, वो होगा पहले।
Welcome to the post-match presentation for the Oman D10 powered by Fancode. We had an exciting match today where the Khuwair Warriors were up against the Azaiba 11 and the Azaiba 11 emerged victorious. In the first innings, the Khuwair Warriors could manage just 45 for the loss of 5 wickets in the allotted 10 overs, to which the Azaiba 11 chased down comfortably, courtesy a good innings by Ghazanfar Iqbal, who scored 21 from 14. But what really mattered most was the bowling performance by Azaiba 11, and it is one of the bowlers from the Azaiba 11 who will be adjudicated as the man of the match. Let me mention Mansoor Mazhar, 2 overs, 2 wickets, and has given just 10 runs. Please come forward and collect your award from the match official, Mr. Freddy. Mansoor, सबसे पहले बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद. आज क्या सोच के आए थे? सबको ऑल आउट करना है 10 रन देकर खाली?
सबसे पहले तो मैं अपनी मदर का मतलब कि ये डेडिकेट करूंगा मैन ऑफ द मैच. उनकी दुआएं थी. दूसरा है कि हम लोग यही सोच कर रहे थे कि जितना कंटेंट बॉल करेंगे उतना फ़ायदा रहेगा T10 में. तो पिच को भी थोड़ा सपोर्ट था, तो डबल पे ऐसे ही चल रहा था, तो इसलिए सब ने बॉलिंग अच्छी की.
तो सब जैसे सोचते हैं कि D10 जितना शॉर्टर फॉर्मेट होता है उतना बैटर के लिए मज़ा आ जाती है, बट आप बॉलर हो के आपने जिस वे से अप्लाई किया है, क्या अलग करना पड़ता है प्रिपरेशन के लिए? कैसे प्रैक्टिस कुछ अलग होती है या स्ट्रैटेजी कुछ अलग होती है इतने शॉर्ट फॉर्मेट के लिए?
असल में बैट्समैन के लिए तो यही होता है कि उसको एवरी बॉल पे रन बनाने हैं. तो बॉलर के लिए तो ये एडवांटेज होता है कि रीड करके बॉल करना है कि हमें बचना कैसे, डॉट बॉल कैसे करनी है. तो ये होता है बस शॉर्ट फॉर्मेट में. तो
और पिच से कुछ मदद मिल रही है? कंडीशंस कैसे हैं यहाँ पर?
पिच से मदद मिल रही है. अभी मदद मिली है इस मैच में, मतलब कि अभी जो लास्ट गेम हुए हैं लास्ट डे, तो हाई स्कोरिंग मैच हुए थे. अभी देखते हैं कि क्या होता है. अभी
फिर से बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद. Congratulations once again. So that's it from the post-match presentation ceremony. But stay tuned, we have more cricket coming your way.